Alrighty. I upgraded my swords. My numbers are bigger, but unfortunately I think I lost my vampirism too, so that's unfortunate. Looking at that sword you're carrying, I bet you know a thing or two about how to use it. I'm impressed you've started learning at such a young age. I've been training day and night to become a master swordsman. Here, let me give you a lesson right now. A skilled warrior will be able to easily parry any attack. Always let your opponent strike first. If you shatter their blade, victory will be yours. I'm just repeating what my instructor at the dojo said. Let's keep at it, you and I. I can't go out in the water with the clouds open like that. I have 700 kids to feed, so I can't risk getting killed. Shikami's actions have been reported to the proper authorities, just as you ordered. He is running for his life even as we speak. Why are you looking at me like that? I didn't do any of this for Mohime. Seriously, just get me through hell in one piece, okay? I'm enjoying this Momohime evil arc alongside the Jinkuro good person arc. I don't know, I think I could have said that more elegantly, but you get what I mean. But yeah, like, Birth by Sleep is playable on modern platforms, whereas Recoded exists as a movie, which is the absolute worst possible way to experience Recoded. Recoded is such a fun game, and people cannot play it unless they have a Nintendo DS. Well, you know. Didn't think I'd run into you here. I heard that the tea house at the Kitsune in the area. Were tormenting people around these parts. That guy over there looks like my partner Hachi, but he's making these weird animal sounds. It must be a kitsune pretending to be him. No, he's a furry. How dare it try to trick me by pretending to be Hachi? I'm going to beat on it until its tail pops out. You got any new food? If you need a break, I suggest that you do so here. If you rest in the mountains, you might get tricked by the kitsune into eating dirt. Alright, I think this is some new stuff. Viridian mochi I may have already had, but it might have been a different color of mochi. We'll find out. Yeah, I know, I definitely ate those before. This looks new. Alright, that's plenty of spirit for the time being. You're looking as lively as ever. My partner is starting to get sick, so I thought I'd go ahead and rent a room at the next available inn. Vanillaware putting the jiggle physics to work on Jelly. Yeah, that's where it belongs. But I was worried he might not make it, so I decided to wait for him here. Oh damn, am I sick too? Thought he was making animal noises. What happened to that? This feels like the next plot area. I should have just followed the story guidelines, I think. Ah, I can't land a hit. There we go. Hey, another level up. I do have another sword I can make, I just don't have the stats for it yet. So, as some of you may know, in about 30 short minutes, the Super Mario movie will be revealed after years of waiting. And the world will never be the same. Hey, BioRoxas, how's it going? Whoop. Sages. I really want some, like, cooler accessories, but we'll take what we can get. Again, I think I'm missing on the accessories by not doing those, like, combat rooms. That movie trailer is going to be something. It sure is. I am, like, me and my friend have been trying to predict how that movie is going to turn out, but it's really hard. Because, like, I have a bunch of nieces and nephews, so I'm, like, a bit more in touch with how kids' movies are made, like, nowadays. Like, I've watched, like, my oldest nieces, well, my two nieces, are really big into, ironically, not the Minions themselves, but the actual Despicable Me characters. So, like, I've seen, like, a fair few Illumination movies, but what I wonder is how much influence Nintendo has. Like, it's really, like, fascinating to try and think about how it's going to work out. Like, the fact that they're celebrity actors, I think, shows that it's going to at least play somewhat into your traditional kids movie kind of formula. But, like, I don't know, like, is Nintendo gonna look at it and be like, hey, why are these characters, why do they have names and character designs? What's up with that? Take that out. Like, how crazy are they gonna go? Because they're Nintendo. They could, if they wanted to, they could just, they could have anything cut or added to the movie. Got the sloppiest running blow on City. I mean, a win is a win. Alright, I think I've actually gone back very far. I think this is like a relatively early area. So I'll have to try and loop back around to story progress now. I want to know how accurate the 4chan shitpost from long ago is. Yeah, it may well be, like, very accurate. It's not at all impossible. I wish I could access the bigger map without having to go onto the bigger map itself. Alright, can you take me somewhere? Even though I've been a fisherman my whole life, I almost never see mermaids. Their beauty make the youngins go weak in the knees though. Nope, that's the end of that. These boats are like a fast travel system, but they count on you being able to know the names of all of these different locations, and it's like, I feel like it'd be hard even for someone who isn't like me and has terrible time with remembering names. Heartless anger, combo rate, the ground, yeah. A win is a win is a win. And honestly, one nice thing about Kingdom Hearts 2, you know, a game not known for having good things to say about its combat system, but the thing where you have to land a finisher to actually end the fight, I think guarantees you're not going to have too lame of an ending. Because that can happen a lot in every game after, where you'll be like, okay, I clipped it with a really limp attack, I win, Right, I can't go travel between save points, can I? I can just see them. Never did Kingdom Hearts 1 side content outside of the PS2 original because grinding that game made you want to die? I think that, like, there are definitely Kingdom Hearts games where grinding can be a pain. Like, 358 Days of It 2 can get real grindy. I got, like, I had the Riku fight at the end of the game down to a science because I had to do it so many times to get, like, EXP, because it gets real bad eventually. But I don't think Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2, well, 2 especially, I think nobody has real trouble grinding in 2, but like 2, 3, and 1 I think are pretty good grinding experiences. Alright, I wonder at what point I should just cut my losses and go backwards. A downside they have with this game, Vanillaware games in general, is that because the backgrounds are so pretty, they reuse them a lot. It makes it kind of hard to keep track of where's what. Hey, some blessed sake. Definitely don't want to go to a white barrier. Yeah, you can reach max level and like it was weird. I was expecting reaching level 99 and 3 to be the last thing I did for the like platinum grind, but I got it just casually by doing the portals. Like I think I had like 2 or 3 portals left to do by the time I hit cap. One's annoying mainly for Ultima. I mean, synthesis grinding in 1, especially in Final Mix, is kind of dire. Like, the change to have all those minigame Heartless to grind really, like, just pushed it over the edge into being obnoxious to an insane degree. And one vanilla already was not great with its synthesis stuff, with how you had to unlock the different tiers and work your way up. Right, where am I? Alright, this is... Yeah, no, I'm way off track. I should not have gone the wrong way. At least I'm getting some EXP, I guess. I reached level 29 without even realizing it. I do want to get another sword. I'm really close to another level up, but, or not level up, but another like tier of sword, I guess. I don't know. These stupid things just, they're so hard to land a hit. At least I get a pheasant every time. Honestly, the problem with getting to level 99 was then they released the Remind DLC and it was not balanced for level 99. Because like it would be insane if they did, but like it was basically treated as content you do following the end of the game normally. With how demanding the boss fights are starting to get, the regular enemies are not even really training you to switch weapons. Oh, I missed an item of some sort. Hold on. I guess that makes all this backtracking worth it. Come on. Oh, it just blends into the sand. A trout. Sweet. Maybe the control of the characters. Wait up for that? Well, yeah, no, that's the thing, yeah. On the opportunities where you can swap out for someone else, it's nice and well balanced because their levels are fixed. But then you get stuff like Sora versus Terranort, and he just slaughters him. Oh, what is Hell's Gate even like? I feel like I may have already seen this, but let's find out. Whoa! Oh, it's a Zantetskin, okay. You know, I just realized there's like that second category right next to the money that still hasn't gotten a single one. Kingdom Hearts with the TWOE level system. I mean, honestly, the recoded level system is way beyond that. Like, that level system rocks. But in turn, they weren't balanced for critical mode. Do you mean like, what, the Kairi part, perhaps? Or all of the side characters in general? Because honestly, Kingdom Hearts has that really bizarre problem of stuff being made after launch, because Riku and Aqua, they play terribly, but then Roxas and Kairi feel great! Like, they really should have touched up. Like, I guess you can't do much with Aqua because you have to stay authentic to Birth by Sleep, and Birth by Sleep has to feel bad by default. But they could have touched up Riku, I think. They all have to die in 2 hits, what do you remember? I mean, that is just, like, that's critical mode. But that's why critical mode in most Kingdom Hearts games is not that great. Man, this ground spin attack thing is so satisfying. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3's critical mode is not the worst, but it's not the best. I think the only two particularly like good critical modes in all of Kingdom Hearts are 2 Final Mix and Recoded. And Recoded is not even because it's like a particularly good difficulty mode, it's just because it rewards you better. Like in Recoded, it's just a super modular thing where it's like, yeah, you can swap it to that. You can swap it to whatever you want, and like there's no like hard lock-in point. I only ever played the DLC on Crit. I didn't expect to spend at least an hour on every single Data Org boss fight. Much more on Yozora. I mean, that's like Kingdom Hearts secret bosses in general though. Like, maybe things are a bit distorted because in Birth by Sleep you just kind of have to cheese them. But usually, Kingdom Hearts secret bosses are known for being like infamously difficult. And they take a long time. They take a big investment to actually handle. Grab mode is incredibly terrible in every game. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird because Kingdom Hearts, I feel like because of how good critical is in 2, is like regarded as having really good difficulty modes, but it's not actually really the case. Like not to say that they're like egregiously terrible or anything. I don't agree with that. But like they're definitely not universally like peak difficulty design. Like you're not. Like, one thing Kingdom Hearts really just never does, it really struggles with this, is that you barely ever get any actual like changes to enemy movesets or like enemy lineups or anything like that. It's always just more damage, less health, that kind of thing. That's why I do think it's best in critical modes when they actually increase your damage. Like you take more damage, have less health, but you do extra damage too. I think that's ideal. It's not a one-stop fix for everything, especially because Kingdom Hearts games tend to have very exploitable moves. Like if you did extra damage in Kingdom Hearts 3's critical mode, then the stuff you can do with magic and especially with summons would be cartoonish. I'm proud as the bloated HP. I guess. Like, the thing is that Kingdom Hearts games I kind of regard similar to Sonic games, where there are so many ways to do fights like way quicker and just melt health bars. So that's what my metric is. I don't look at like, how hard was it to beat this individual fight? I think of, how well can I beat this fight on this run? And that's why I like going back and replaying Kingdom Hearts 2 so much. It's just a game that goes down like sugar and you can just keep on improving on yourself. And yeah, like meanwhile, like it's not even, difficulties in Kingdom Hearts aren't even consistent, because like you cannot get any kind of damage modifier in 358 Days Over 2. Like the biggest change you get by choosing beginner mode is health orb things. They heal you more. And that's like, that's something, I guess, but you know what would be really nice in Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Over 2? If you could just do twice as much damage. Like, if you took days and you made it so enemies did quintuple the damage, but you could do quintuple the damage as well, that would be a much more fun game in my humble opinion. Young Xehanort and Zen's for both peak though. It's cool to not. one but two versions of Master Xehanort I actually found interesting. Man, speaking of the data fights, actually, I adore the concept of the Master Xehanort fight in that. I love that he uses Keyblade transformations. Not to confuse with Keyblade transformations, I mean Keyblade spelled with an X. Like, I love that he transforms the Keyblade into all kinds of cool stuff. That is so good. And I wish that was in the actual final boss. Because, like, I think that's such a good payoff for you using Keyblade transformations all throughout the game. And then he's like, okay, but here are my really cool ones that you'll never get to use. Perfect guard mechanic is only on critical. Yeah, it is interesting. Like, 3 is definitely one of the critical modes where they tried a bit more, and they wanted to have like actual like critical benefits. But I think honestly the biggest thing that holds 3's critical back is that they made that MP bar minuscule. Like, in order to make the DLC viable, they had to make it so that every single boss fight gives you more MP. Like, it's kind of insane. Alright, now for the real barrier. Alright, I see a purple barrier and a lot of chests open. Weird, so these are like the same enemies I was fighting when I went the wrong way. Oh right, that's what Divine Energy is. Now it looks bigger and cooler, I think. It's been such a long time since I used those old moves though, I can't remember too well. It might just do more damage for all I know. Damn, those full screen slash attacks are getting real strong. First. Oh, you again. Trying to get a pheasant, I guess. Come on. Don't be shy. Die! There we go. Oh, this wasn't a shrine for saving. Okay. Alright, we're back from seeing the Mario movie trailer. That sure was, I'd say something, but that would be lying. I was just checking Twitter briefly to see the response to things. And I saw someone say, of course Jack Black is the one that's out there trying. Because yeah, no, that was even more nothing than I expected. Oh, weird. Why can't I talk to you? So, you're the one who has been wreaking havoc in our mountain. To think a lowly human could cause such a panic. It's kind of humorous, actually. But now it's time for us to disembowel you and hang your guts from a tree. How long do you think you'll survive? It's going to be fun to watch you suffer. Wait, that... Are you gonna... Okay. What I'm really surprised, actually, is that I was certain there was going to be a licensed song in that Mario trailer, and there was not. I do gotta wonder, though, yeah, like, why, what is the point in hiring Chris Pratt for your cartoons when he's not going to do anything? Like, he's not gonna try. What's this way? Purple? I mean, I might get something worthwhile from the treasures, but probably not. It's a shame, like, it's weird, because celebrity voice acting, like, has tons of problems to it, but, like, as that person, who I should probably have paid more attention to so I could credit, said, Jack Black tries. He's actually, like, doing something. His voice is not just immediately identifiable as Jack Black voice. Is that another tier of whetstone? Oh. What are you guys up to? White lightning. Yeah, it's just general items, like... Oh well. You want to avoid the mountains right now. The Tengu infest the area like the plague. Man, I'm sweating like a pig. I think it's time to call it a day. People keep calling me an orphan, but I'm not. My mother visits me here from time to time. The high priest of the temple nearby has been looking after me, but when I grow up, I'm going to go live with my mother. Well, that sounds suspicious. What in the heck are you doing here? Scratch that, I don't want to know. Anyway, you have great timing. Look at all this stuff I have for sale. I'm full up on pheasants, apparently. Perfect hot pot. Wow, these are expensive. Cornucopia stew. That does sound good. Alright, I hope that was worth it. I need a lot more stuff. I'm pretty close to making the cornucopia stew, though. I'll probably buy the cabbage and radish that I need to make this. Or I mean, to get it back, I suppose. Heal 6,000 HP. Wow. Nice. All right, that's this area done. I wonder what Vanillaware's version of Hell looks like. I bet it's pretty. Honestly, that advice about letting the opponent strike first may be relevant on hard mode. Not so much here, I don't think. Oh, can I get up here? Oop. Seems... Oh, there we go. Alright, another Sage Elixir. It's no Dragon Elixir, though. Might be better, actually. I don't remember. Alright. Same old dialogue. I get. So it's just one piece of new dialogue for her per boss fight. Very clear cut. Yeah, no, it's way more cooking ingredients than anything else in this game. When you find a treasure thing. Oh, okay, almost to a new area. I think I really do gotta sell some smoke bombs or whatever. I keep getting so many of them. Skull 2, I don't... Oh, no, wait, a skull makes a barrier around me, right? Yeah, nice. Doesn't look very skull-shaped, but, you know. Amoebas are skulls, too, if you think about it. Alright, we in, okay. New location. What are we looking at? Oh, this is like the end of the map. Like, there's very few places left to go, actually.